Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, Road to Loremaster. Whether you are new here or a familiar face, please enjoy the relaxing commentary of today's episode. And as always, I hope you are all doing well. And I thank you for joining me today. It means a lot. In the previous episode, we took on the Den of Halesh to the south, the ruins of Shinar to the west, and the fallen Sky Ridge in the north. Now we'd like to finish off what's left of this hellish landscape, and finally move on to something new. 9 quests remain, let's get back into it, starting with demonic contamination and natural remedies. Alright, we've got our first 2 Hellboar blood samples. Shouldn't take too much longer to get the other 4. Now the thing that I'm concerned about, and I think I mentioned this in the previous episode as well, we only have 2 quests available to us at the moment, and we have 9 that we still need to complete for the achievement. It makes me wonder if the quests, the breadcrumb quests that we got for Zangar Marsh count towards the Hellfire Peninsula achievement. So I'm interested to see what happens after we turn these 2 in, to see how many other follow-ups we actually have. And that is all of our blood samples collected. Now we're heading back to the Sky Ridge for natural remedies. We've arrived back at the Big Red Crystal. Let's take a look at our inventory. And we've got the Seed of Revitalization, cast within the Earthbinder's Circle. Should be located right beneath us. Thalion, the calculator's image. Dropping crystals from the sky doesn't really seem to affect this land all that much, dude. Nice big rock monster to kill. And that's it. Let's head back to Cenarian Post and turn these ones in. Yeah, if I look at the quest log, we do have report to Zerai at Swamp Rat, and it is under the Hellfire Peninsula category here. So maybe that one does count towards the zone's cap. Or maybe there's just other quests throughout the zone that we just haven't seen yet that are located outside of our usual posts here, like Spinebreaker and Thrallmar. We do have a follow-up here for testing the antidote, so that's something at least.
Goodbye.
Let's see if we have a follow-up for the other one. Oh, we get a blue from this. I forgot. I mean, these greaves certainly seem like they would be a nice upgrade. Yeah, for sure. We're slowly but surely turning yellow. But no follow-up from that one, so we've only got the Hulking Hellboar related quest line here. We'll complete it and see how far it takes us. And the test did not go very well.
How may I aid you? Be careful.
Oh, are we actually getting a new weapon from this?
Go in peace.
I think we might be. This looks to be slightly better, and it's not a tanking weapon either. It doesn't look half bad. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty straight sword, but that's okay. I think that might have been it, though. Our testing is complete. And now we're in an interestingly awkward position. With 6 quests remaining. And no way to complete them. Obviously, Outland is famous for having flying specific areas to access in the late game. And I wonder if any quests associated with those areas could be possibly what's holding us up back here. Let me think about it for just a moment, and I will be right back with our next steps. Okay, I have done a little bit of research, and there are definitely some questing hubs that we could have missed very easily. The first one being right outside of Thrallmar. There's actually a goblin stationed close to this cave, I believe. Perhaps in this cave. And he's got 4 quests, I believe, for us, which will handle at least 4 out of the 6 that we need. There are also some enemies throughout the zone that have the potential of dropping one-time quests. that are simply turned in. So we may have to fish for some of those as well. Worst comes to worst, we could try the PvP quest that is located inside of Thrallmar as well. I'm not sure how difficult that is to complete at level 63. We're going on 64 very shortly. But if we don't have any other options, that might be the way to go. Yeah, it's interesting. I never thought we would be in this position to begin with. I'm curious to see if the other Outland zones are going to be like that. Where in order to get the achievement, you have to kind of dig a little deeper, go out of your way a bit. Nowadays, it's basically impossible to miss a quest. We're coming up on the cave shortly, and this surely must be the spot we need to be. Foreman Razzlecraz.
Time is money, friend.
Find 6 shredder parts and return to the Foreman.
Be good.
Sure thing. Looks like we're heading deep into the ravine here that leads over to Hellfire Citadel. And it's good that we have this burrow here, these burrowers here as well, because I believe killing these guys does have a chance to drop one of those quest items that I mentioned before. Giving these enemies an actual use, because you don't actually get a quest to take any of these out. They're just kind of around. Hopefully they don't have to be specific burrowers. It can just be any of them. That would be ideal. With that kill, we have reached level 64. No talent points, but we can pick up a new cooldown in Recklessness the next time we're able to see our trainer. And there it is, the eroded leather case. Perfect. Return the eroded leather case to Thaya Redmane, camped near the ruins of Shannara. That's sort of close to the Cenarian Post, if not the actual Cenarian Post. So we don't need any more of these guys, just need some more of those shredder parts. We're good on parts. Let's return to our goblin friend and continue the quest line.
good one. Keep it real.
Rescue Manny, Mo, and Jack from the Fel Orc camps, and then return to the foreman.
Have a good one.
Looks to be like right outside of the pools of Agonar and Hellfire Citadel. I definitely see one of them. Let's head down there and save them. We've got a rare spawn too. Mechthorg the Wild. Never seen this one before. Ooh, a BOE blue drop. Demon Forged Chest Guard of the Sorcerer. That looks sick. It's for paladins though, interestingly enough. Now we'll hold on to that for sure though. We'll see if that is worth anything. Could be a good transmog value. One more to save up north. Then we can turn this one in. So crazy how many cooldowns we have in this iteration of Warrior. Like, I feel like we have like 7 cooldowns to press. And we have another one to pick up, and I know we have more in the 70s and 80s. Last goblin saved. Let's get back to the foreman. And let's not get killed by the Felt Reaver.
You doing? Be good.
Use the Fellhound whistle to summon a Felguard Hound. Take the Felguard Hound for a walk and kill some deranged hellboars. Okay, looking for a Shredder key. Interesting.
Keep it real.
Looks like we can do this right outside of the camp. That's good. I'm assuming there are some boar nearby. Looks like I see a couple here. Oh, okay, we need to summon the hound over by the foreman. We're gonna kill some hellboar. And we're gonna keep an eye out for those keys. Beautiful. Got our shredder keys pretty quick. There's going to be at least one more quest after this, I believe.
What's up? Be good. Have a good one.
Kill Urgaz? Urgaz. Sure thing. New helmet. Looks just as ridiculous as everything else, but maybe we'll wear it.
Keep it real.
We'll embrace the gear that we are being given. Looks like we're heading into the small little cave here. I imagine we're going to encounter some sort of demon. Nobody important down this corridor. Gotta go the other way, I guess. There he is. Alright, we should be all set. This should be the last quest here, which means we're going to have to pick up one more. And I think we can do that back at the Den of Halesh. There is another named NPC there that drops a similar item to that of the pack that we just picked up from those burrowers. And then we'll finally be done with Hellfire.
Yo, have a good one. Be good.
Alright, we're doing it. We're turning the helmet on. I think for the first time all series. At least for most of the series, let's turn this helmet on. We'll embrace it. Now we're like a little kobold. Alright, and from here, we're pretty close to Thrallmar. Let's just take the flight path. It'll be a little bit quicker to get over to Falcon Watch. And then we'll head south into the Den of Halesh and look for an Arakoa named Arvru. Or Avru. They should have some sort of quest item for us to drop.
What brings you here?
Back in Falcon Watch once again. Let's set a course for the Den of Halesh. And we're looking for Avru the Arakoa. Probably somewhere up top here, where these bridges are. I feel like that's where a lot of the named Arakoa NPCs over the years like to lurk. Let's take a quick look at some of these guys walking around, some Talon guards. Ah, there we go. Avru, hello. There it is, Avru's orb. Oh, we actually get something out of this too, a piece of gear maybe. See, this one is turned in a little bit up north. And then we have to go to the Cenarian Post to turn in our final quest. cool. Let's see, are any of these upgrades for us? Not really sure. Let's take the pendant. Nah, I'd say not. Alright, that should be it. Let's grab this Dreaming Glory real quick. And let's head back to Cenarian Post. Back at the Cenarian Post.
Well met. Be careful.
There it is, to Hellfire and back. We can finally leave the first zone of Outland and move on to the next. Definitely going to go into Zangar Marsh next. It's one of my favorite zones of all time out of any expansion. I think from there we'll skip Terrakar Forest and go straight into Nagrand. And then from Nagrand possibly into Netherstorm. I think that would be a nice path. It's been a while since I've been to Netherstorm specifically, so I think that would be a lot of fun. And like I mentioned in previous episodes, I think we're going to stay in Outland for as long as humanly possible into our 70s. So honestly, with that being said, we might actually need to stick with some of the lower level zones. So maybe from Nagrand into Blade's Edge, perhaps. We should save Netherstorm and Shadow Moon until we are past level 70, so we can at least continue to gain experience in those zones. I think that sounds pretty good to me. Nothing left to do now but to head into Zangar Marsh for the first time. You know what, let's do it on ground as well. And we're here at the Cenarian Refugee. Should probably turn the ambience down just a little bit, just so the rain isn't too overbearing. We're going to be in it for quite a bit.
Greetings. Goddess watch over you.
Let's pick up our initial quests, and then we'll head to Swamp Rat Post next.
Asha.
peace. May the stars guide you. Go in peace.
So right away we do have a breadcrumb for a dungeon in the slave pens. I wonder if that quest does count towards the Zangar Marsh achievement. We're going to have to keep an eye out on that and see if that's the case. If so, we're definitely going to have to keep that in our logs.
Hail. Ancestors watch over you. Go in peace.
Very cool. Let's head over to Swamp Rat. And let's open up our achievement log as well and get the Zangar Marsh achievement tracked. 52 quests to complete this achievement. That is by far the least amount that we possibly need in Outland. That's really interesting, because I feel like there were more quests that I can remember from Zangar Marsh than Hellfire. We'll have to see how this plays out.
Hey there. Talk to me. Okay, dokie.
Stay away. Talk to me. Later. Be seeing you. Spirits be with you, man. Stay away from
Alright, our quest log is extremely full now. And I've got a pretty good idea of our route through Zangar Marsh. We're going to start in the north with the menacing marsh fangs and the thick hydra scales as well. Yeah, I think we'll start there for now, and then we'll head south and deal with all of this stuff around Umbrafen Lake. Alright, that's it for the Marshfang Rippers. And let's actually turn that one in before we head back north. So I think the follow-up is right around the same area.
What you want? Be seeing ya.
Okay, this is a different one.
Later.
That's okay. This one's further into the zone. So we'll head north and we'll collect our thick Hydra scales. No, we actually have to do that to the south as well. We'll see, we'll collect a few. There's a limited amount of Hydras up here anyway. So we'll take on what we can up here. And once they've all despawned, we won't wait because there are Hydras to the south that we can take on. First instance of Flame Cap. Interesting. Auctions for 4 gold each. That's pretty cool. A lot of herbs to find in Zangar for sure. got about halfway in both the unidentified plant parts and the Hydra scales as well. So I think we can finally leave the dead mire behind. I think we'll be sent back one other time to take care of some of these giants. But until then, I think we're going to head south. Let's stop in Cenarian Refugee first and unload some of our inventory. I think in between episodes we should stop by Thrallmart one more time and see if the Quartermaster has anything for us there. Because I imagine we've earned ourselves a considerable amount of reputation. So it'll be interesting to see if there's anything new or interesting for us to pick up. Don't think we need the alcohol. Alright, I think that's going to do it for me for today. For now, we've begun Zangar Marsh. We wrapped up everything we need to do in Hellfire, got our achievements, and I think we're in pretty good shape right now. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.